Hey, good morning YouTube. Today we're going to quickly look at a camera I love. Check this out. This is the GoPro Hero Session 5. I love this thing. It's waterproof. It fits on my little FPV quads, this tiny little thing here. And a lot of us in the FPV world, we fly around with these things. You can put them on RC cars, boats, anything. They're waterproof. They're really good. Nice little display up top. There's a bit of a problem though. This was made in the year 2016 and it cost $300 US when it came out. It didn't sell very well, so GoPro said, we're not making it anymore. So now if you go on Amazon or any place and you try to buy this here, GoPro Session 5, it's gonna cost you a fortune if you can even find one. So why I'm out here today? Well, because I have an alternative camera. Let me show the alternative. The alternative is the Runcam 5. This thing right here, this is number 5. It just came out a few months ago. And this thing does 4K 30 and a few other things. It is not waterproof. Does take a micro SD, does record at 4K 30. It's pretty decent. Now, since this thing is not like this here Session, the Session is quite heavy. This is not heavy at all. It's very light. So you can put this on a lot of things you probably could not put this on. But one thing I want to mention about this is that this was Wi-Fi and you had a display and you could change all your settings. This uses a different type of system. To change your settings, you have to use an app on your phone. So you go on your phone, and you're probably seeing an overlay right now. I'm showing you it. You go on your phone, you pick your settings, and then what you do is you just point this little camera at your phone, and well, there you go. The settings go into the camera. So you can format your micro SD that's in here. You can change your settings from 1080p, 60 frames a second, to 4K 30. Whatever you want, the contrast, the brightness, the saturation, all those good things, all done like that. I think that's genius. Now, the reason I'm so happy with this is because I finally have a camera that I can put on my little tiny FPV quads. This is a very small one. I could not put the GoPro Session on this tiny little one here. The GoPro would weight it down and it would fly like a semi-truck through the air, like very slow. So with this light camera on this drone, it flies beautifully. So it's really good for people in the FPV race or freestyle hobby. Now let me just show you a few of the features on this really quickly. So take a look. On the side you have number 5, and if you slide that back, that's where your micro SD card goes, and you also have a reset button and a few other things. Lenses on the front. On the other side you can see it's not waterproof because that's where your USB port is, so water would get in there, not too good. On the back it's got the number 5, which is a bunch of holes to let more water in, so once again not very waterproof. And over on the front you have the beautiful lens, which is similar to the GoPro Session. They are the same size, so any mount you had for the Session will work with the Runcam 5. That's beautiful. All right, I have a tractor heading my way, making a racket. So what I'm gonna do right now is show you an unboxing of the Runcam 5 so you see what comes in the box, and then you'll come back to me and I'm gonna fly this here thing and show you some footage. Here we go. All right, I'm just gonna cut into this video to show you quickly what comes inside the box. Well, it's the Runcam, of course, but let's check out what else is in the box. Now, I've already showed you the features of this camera. I'm pretty sure I've shown them to you already, and so I'm not gonna talk too much more about this right now. Let me show you what's in the box. You get the Runcam 5 user manual, and away down at the bottom are all the goodies. Included are 2 Runcam Velcro straps. You'll need these if you want to strap down your Runcam 5 to a quad. Last item in the box is the USB cable. Let's now test out the weight of some action cameras. The Osmo Action weighs 125 grams. GoPro Hero 7 weighs 118 grams. GoPro Hero 5 Session weighs 75 grams. And now let's get all the way down to the Runcam. The Runcam weighs 55 grams. All right, over there we have a tractor, and over here we have me, and I have my tiny little FPV quad. So here you can see I have the Runcam, and it is attached to my tiny little FPV race quad right here. Look at how tiny that is. It's so small. Look at the front. This is the camera I'm going to fly and see through, and this is going to record the 4K video, so we're going to see the quality of that. And it is pretty windy, as you can see, with the trees, so this little baby is going to move around, but I'm sure I can handle it with no problem. The next test, I'm going to use the Runcam and the GoPro Session 5, and I'm going to put the Runcam in the exact same mount. This is a GoPro mount for the Session. I'll stick it in that, and then I'm going to put it on the back of my Arma Typhon here, and I'm going to whip it down this here trail and just see how they work. All right, just to show you it fits in the mount, I'm going to put it in. See, it goes right in the back, nicely in there, and just lock it in place. Now I'm going to put the Runcam on here. There we go, lock it in place. All right, battery's connected. So first up here we have the, get on there. First up here we have the Runcam 5, and I'll switch between videos so you can see, you know, the Runcam and the Session, see what the difference is. And yeah, look at 2016 technology compared to 2019 technology at low cost. All right, so that was my review of the Runcam 5 compared to the Session, but you can't get the Session anymore, so ignore that, throw that out of your mind unless you get the old Session, which is only 1080p. The Session 5 was the one that was 4K. So that's, you know, they're really not making those anymore. So for $99 or less, you can get the Runcam 5. You saw me use it out here, the quality of it. And it's not bad. It seems to work out well, and I have mentioned I've used it in the dark at night, and I didn't get a pile of grain. I just got like black and then the image, which is what you want to get, which means it's a good low light camera for usage on whatever you want to do in low light. So for now, I'm just going to go pick up my Arma down here, which has totally crashed, and the GoPro Hero Session is on there. Now the Runcam 5, you're going to see me use it in a lot of videos upcoming, because I always need a camera that is very small in size and light. And the only one I had before that was the Mobius Mini, and the Firefly 2 is not bad as well. But the Runcam 5 doesn't weigh very much, so I can stick it on RC products or other products I'm reviewing and get that different perspective that you always see me like to do. So with that being said, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I'll get my thumb up here at some place. And thanks for watching this video. All right, take care. Catch you in the next video.